In this video, I want to take a look at some of the things that we can do with these images to make them a little bit more live in our presentation, such as the Ken Burns effect. Now you'll see that we've got a couple different buttons over here on the right hand side. We've got the ability to crop the photo, which we don't really need to do here. We can also manage the color, and we have zoom above. So if you click on zoom, you'll see that you have some of the same tools up here, where you can add a zoom, which is the Ken Burns effect, and you'll see it has a start point and an end point. So if we do a start point and we make it just a little bit smaller, we can end so it actually zooms up. And if you want to preview this, you just click on preview and you'll see how it changes. It's actually not zooming up, it's zooming out because it's zoomed up to begin with. If you like this, you can click apply and then go to the next photo. Now with the next photo, I'm going to move it just slightly different. This will be kind of up and then move down. So you'll see that it's kind of panning across the image as well as zooming. We can hit apply, go on to our next image. Now it's important to switch it around so that you don't do the same exact effect too many times in a row. Meaning now that I've got this image, you'll see I want to zoom in, whereas the image before was a zoom out or a pan. That way you're switching things around. Now you'll also notice that this other picture here is really intense color-wise. Now of course we can change some of those things maybe with our brightness and contrast settings. We can change things just a little bit. It's probably a good idea to edit your photos in Photoshop before you do anything, before you bring them into this project. But you can do other things like change them to negatives, sepia tones, or black and white, which is kind of nice that you can apply filters. Anyway, you want to make sure that your pictures will blend together and that they're sequenced in a way that seems to make sense. Now, another thing that you can do with these images, I'm going to apply that, you can also add text captions, which is kind of nice. So if I say this is sliding rock, and I don't really know that that's the name of it, but I'm going to move sliding rock up to the right and even to the top. To the top and to the right. So you can see that it's up there in that side. Now you can change which font that you want to use. I could use a very particular font if I really wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and use bold italic 36, so sliding rock is up there. I'll hit apply and close. Now to see this effect, I can go anywhere on my timeline and click on the play.
Haywood, and I'm here to tell you all about the great hiking trails at Mount Mitchell State Park. Located about 30 to 45 minutes northeast of Asheville, North Carolina.
And you'll see that the text is there on the top and the image will animate behind it, which is kind of nice. Now, you'll notice when you look at the preview of these images, they don't always look beautiful, and you just need to be aware that that's okay when you're just working on the project, and when you save out your animation, it should look better. Now you can tweak other elements as well, such as crossfades. If you decide that you don't want a crossfade, you can click on the effect None, and you'll see that this particular image will not have an effect anymore. Now when I watch it, it just appears.
Hello, this is Daniel Haywood, and I'm here to tell you all.
And the cut effect is actually very, very common. It's nice to have fades every once in a while, and you'll see a fade here at the end of this particular one. But you don't want to have that all the time.
Great hiking trails at Mount Mitchell State Park. Located about 30 to 45 minutes.
So use your fades and cuts for a particular purpose so that they actually make sense in the way that you're editing your video. And that takes a little bit of playing around to get the right effect. In the next video, we're going to take a look at using Photoshop to create a graphic for the beginning of our video. Oh, I should point out, we'll also look at credits at the end.